This is Teresa Aker from Success Diaries with Teresa Aker. It's my privilege today to introduce you to Peter. How you doing, Peter?
Very well, thank you.
Great. Now, Peter is the owner of, he is the CEO, and he's going to bring you some very interesting products that I actually saw Peter on Facebook, and he was actually referred through another client. And I invited him here because I was quite interested in his company and I wanted to be able to share that with you all. So, Peter, let's get started. Where did this all begin?
This actually all began about 5 years ago now. My background is in the hearing industry. So I've worked for hearing aid manufacturers way back in the 80s. So about 25 years or so, I've been in the hearing industry, working right from the start of making hearing aid, actually physically making hearing aids, then making custom ear molds and design, and then went into sales and marketing and being a sales manager for a hearing aid territory in Canada and for four different companies over my span of the 25 years. But then my fascination has always been with technology and with earbuds because I don't have a hearing loss myself. However, when I work out, I wear earbuds or headphones, the wired one back in the time, the old wired ones that you plug into your Walkman and so forth, and then
Yeah.
and you're working out to have music. I came across my software partner through the hearing industry, and I so much loved their technology that I wanted to partner with them to say this would be fantastic that we can put this into headphones. And so we started to plan and started to come up with ways that we can get this technology into headphones and so forth. That's how we came about with developing the brand. And then COVID hit, of course, back in 2019. That kind of set us back a couple of years. So we weren't able to do anything or launch anything at the time. But now we just launched our first product back in November of last year, and we're about to launch our second product in April of this year. It should be coming out. We're doing a pre-launch with you right now, actually, is what
Oh,
I'm going to announce. I'd love to talk about that project with your followers.
perfect. So one, I want to say congratulations.
Thank
Two,
you.
you're a Canadian company, so that's wonderful to
Correct.
know that. So
Yes.
thank you so much. I want you to hold up. You had showed me just before we came on here the name of your company on a nice block there. Can you do that
Yes.
for us? Perfect. I wanted to be able to show that. So
Okay.
it's Ovia, and
It's
now we're gonna,
Ovia. And just to give you a little background on the name
yeah,
itself, the
yes.
name actually comes from my 3-year-old niece. Her name is Olivia. And
Oh,
when she was, actually, she's 4 now. And when she was 2, she couldn't pronounce her name properly. So everything she would refer to as Ovia. This is
oh,
Ovia's. This is Ovia's. And she referred to it in the third person, like everything was Ovia's. And so
I
that's where
love
the company
that.
name came from. So it's
Oh, oh,
very beautiful 4-year-old niece now.
Peter, I love that. That's wonderful. Okay,
Thank you.
so let's start with the first product you want to show, and then we're going to go move quickly into your new projects because that's going to be the
Yes,
next part. So
correct.
so let's talk about the first product.
Yeah. So the first project is called Ovia Extreme. So here's the packaging,
Perfect.
and it's extreme. The name I try to choose on her personality. She could be so extreme at some points, like just going off for randomly for no reason. So that's where the Ovia Extreme came from.
I
So
love
it's a very unique design. We tried to make our headphones very unique in terms of design. It's a seesaw type
it.
casing. It's a metal casing. So when you feel it, we're a premium quality headphone. So we're going up against the big guys, so like the Apples, the Beats,
Oh, are
so
you
forth,
ever?
that we want to do that with. And here's what the headphone actually looks like. Okay, so it just snaps in there, left and right side. And then the
Oh,
charging aspect of it is at the bottom. So you just plug it in at the bottom to charge it. Okay.
I love that.
Now, one of the really unique things about this particular model, we actually keep using this for gifting. So we can print corporations' logos on the back here, and you can use it now for gifting to give out as gifts. Perfect for real estate companies, mortgage brokers, banks, anybody that really wants to give out a quality gift to any of their customers. But the unique thing about our products is the features that's in the headphones. We have our own app. So when you get the headphone, first thing you want to do is charge it. You fully charge it, then you pair it to your cell phone, then you download our app. Okay, so you can then we have it on the Apple Store and on Google Play and so forth. And here's what our app looks like.
Oh,
Okay.
very good. Thank you for showing us that because you do try to get apps and you want to make sure you have the right one.
Correct. So
Perfect.
it's called
Perfect.
Ovia Sound in the Apple Store and on Google Play. It's called Ovia Sound. And
Obvious.
some real neat features. It's voice activation. So, for example, I have one in my ear, so I can just demonstrate a little bit of what it'll do. So it's in
Perfect.
transparency mode. Hey, Ovia, transparency off.
Oh, that
See how
is,
it switched by itself?
Peter,
So
that's brilliant.
So it's hands-free. The wake word is Ovia. So you say, hey, Ovia. You can give it 14 different commands from volume up, volume down, transparency on, transparency off, so forth. So really neat technology. Now, here is what's really cool about our headphone, that we are the world's first headphone to have this feature. See at the very bottom where it says
I do.
upgrade?
I do.
That you can now upgrade your headphone as we come out with new features. So you just tap on upgrade. And so one that we have in here right now is prompts. So you can actually add that on to the
Okay.
headphone. It may cost you $1. So
Sure.
it's third-party apps that we can then add on to the headphone. This prompts means you can change the voice that's talking to you in the headphone to be, if you want an English voice, a male voice, so forth. You can actually
Oh,
choose that. One of
very good,
the
Peter.
the latest one that's coming out in March is Translate. Translate is coming out to our
Oh,
headphones in March. In 25 languages, you can, in real time, have a conversation with someone speaking French, Spanish, Portuguese, and it'll translate into your headphone what they're saying. Okay.
that is fantastic.
Really cool
I just
technology.
had a guest on that traveled all over the world, and I just said to her on the show, honestly, Peter, I said, with the new technology, and we can do translating on our phones,
Yeah,
now you put the headphones on, you're traveling, you know exactly what everyone's
correct.
saying. That's amazing.
Exactly. Exactly.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So it's my software partner. They're awesome. The stuff that they're coming out with is really cool. So it's going to be like 25 different apps that will be coming out. We'll have stuff like ChatGPT you can add on there. So you can talk to ChatGPT and do work for you.
Oh,
You
I
can do
love that.
Spotify. You can add that on and then you can talk directly into Spotify and get all your playlists, tell them what
Yeah.
song you want, things like that. So really neat technology. And we're the only headphone in the world right now that has that feature.
Oh,
Very unique to us. So this,
ah.
I didn't want to come up with a headphone if it was just as good as everybody else's. It had to be unique, had to be better, and I think we've accomplished that. Once people try it, it's really just getting the word out about our headphone on the technology and the aspect of how it works is,
I'm so impressed. Oh, that is first, thank you. So I'm impressed with your work,
yeah.
and I can tell that you're very personable. So you've got a lot of experience and you're out there talking to
Correct.
people, and everyone would like that about you, Peter. And the
Yeah.
next thing is that, wow, you're thinking outside the box and you're making life convenient for the consumer. So thank you so much for that. And it's wonderful to see a business growing and achieving greatness as they go, and they have great inventions and doing well. So
Yes.
congratulations. Now,
Well,
what do you
thank
want
you.
to, absolutely, Peter. Now, what do you want
Yeah.
to talk to us about next?
Is our second project that's
Oh,
coming out. And this is really personal to me.
okay.
It's our pink headphone that we're coming out with, and we're working with Breast Cancer Canada.
Oh,
Okay. So it's another neat design. It's a metal charging case, and it's very similar to your other headphones that you may
yes.
be
Yes.
familiar with. But it has on the one side it has Ovia, and then on the other side it has the pink ribbon to support breast
Oh,
cancer
that's
research.
brilliant.
Now, this is personal to me because 2 years ago, actually, December 25th, Christmas Day, 2023, I lost my sister to breast cancer. Now, one of the hardest things was to watch her over the past 10 years after being diagnosed with it. She was allergic to chemo. She wasn't able to take it to be able to how you'll you go through the treatment and then you're able to come off after a year or so and cancer could be gone and things like that. She was never able to do that. So she suffered for 10 years, having to go every 2 weeks for a little bit of treatment to get the chemo, the radiation and things like that for 10 years. And it just broke her down over time.
Yes.
And as when she passed away on Christmas Day, I was as we were coming out with the headphones, my thought was we would bring a famous person on to be the face of the company to head up the headphones. But then I decided to move in another direction to partner with Breast Cancer Canada, and we give back to breast cancer research to help develop new treatment, a new form that everybody can use because there's a lot of people that actually can't handle the chemo treatment. So therefore, that's our kind of our plan to do with the Ovia SD. And the Ovia SD is actually my sister's initials. So that is what that means, is the whole idea behind the Ovia SD headphones. We're launching that now. We're doing a pre-launch right now. It'll be here for April. So you can have it in times for Mother's Day. It'd be a great Mother's Day gift. I'll give you actually a promo code. You'll be the first to have it, early bird 20, so you can get 20% off the headphone if you order it early. And we'll be shipping them out in early April. So you can have it before Mother's Day for that wonderful woman in your life while supporting a great cause in breast cancer research. Our goal is to really raise about $10 million. If we can sell about 100,000 headphones, we'll be able to 100, 200,000, we can do some real significant damage in raising funds for breast cancer research. That's the
Peter,
idea behind the Ovia SD.
that just that's right in my heart, Peter. One, we're very sorry for your loss. And I
Thank you.
know that's very hard,
Yeah.
but you've turned something and you've said, okay, I'm going to give back, and you've done something so beautiful. I am thrilled that you talked about it on the show today. And say it was early bird 20, is that correct?
Yes, correct. All capital letters, early bird 20,
Okay.
to get 20% off. The price on our headphones is 280 for the pink headphones. So we're right there in the range of the premium headphones. Actually, a little bit less, I believe. I don't want to say what the competition is pricing is, but that's what our price for the headphones. So
Yeah.
280 minus 20% will be at about 224 for the headphones.
Perfect. So for everybody, I'm going to make sure that's on here. We're going to have that at the end. Thank you, Peter, for offering that special to everyone. So I'll make sure it's on there. So you want to use that special right here on the show.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Peter. I want to talk to you a little bit about your future, where you see your business going. So where do you see Ovia going in the future?
Oh my gosh, the future is so amazing for us. So this actually, because we partnered with Breast Cancer Canada, we want to be able to move in that direction, that become our little niche in the industry. And we want to be able to work with other cancer, like maybe just the cancer itself, Cancer Society, or maybe Heart and Stroke Foundation develop so people can support different causes that may be personable to them. So we want to go in that direction in terms of, and our motto is sound that cares. So we want to be able to really partner with different aspects of in that regards. But in terms of the technology aspect, that our end goal is to come out with a custom-made headphone. A
Oh,
custom-made headphone is probably the perfect headphone. Now that is won't fall out your ear. You can do whatever. I actually have one already that's been made for me. We can do so much, and the stuff that we can put in there in a custom-made headphone. We have a company that's going to be working on an app that will be able to download and then download our app. It'll be able to scan your ear. You'll be able to put your phone up to your ear and take a three-dimensional image of your ear. And then you'll be able to then send that to us, where we can then manufacture a custom-made headphone for you and send it back to you. And the stuff that we can then put in that version of a custom-made, it will blow your mind. It's like you be able to keep track of so many different things, but in terms of technology, the earbuds are small, so there's only limitations on what we can put in it. But with a custom, it'll be a little bit bigger because it'll be fitting right in the circumference of your ear. Just so you can load it up. The one I have actually has a memory card in it. I can actually load up 2,000 songs on the headphone itself.
oh
Okay, so
my
you don't
God.
even need your phone. You can just tell it to play your music, and you don't even need your phone to communicate with the headphone. You can swim with it. They'll tell you your distance you're swimming, the distance you're running, riding in real time. If you're skiing, it'll tell you the height of duration of the however high you are on a mountain and when you're coming down, so forth, your speed that you're going at, all sorts of things like that. So that's the future. And we're hoping with the launch of these products that we'll be able to raise enough funds to be able to do the manufacturing. And we want to be able to do the manufacturing here in Canada. That is our ideal job. We want to be right now, our manufacturing partner is in China. We get the best price to be able to manufacture them. We are still considered a manufacturer. However, once we do start selling the headphones here, we want to be able to do the manufacturing for everything here in Canada. So we
Okay.
really need the support of Canadians to get the headphone company off the ground, and we'll bring jobs here to Canada to do all the manufacturing of our earbuds and our custom-made headphones, which we're hoping to bring to fruition in 2026.
Wow, that's ambitious too.
Yes.
Peter, I was thinking as you were talking, when I work out and I'm walking, my those plugs come out of my ear.
Correct.
And I was
Yeah.
thinking, I thought that was genius. Now you're talking all these other things. So not only are my earplugs not going to fall out, but I
Yeah.
could listen to
Yeah.
all that music. I love podcasts, so I listen to my podcasts on there. And wow, Peter, amazing. You are
Yeah.
that it's genius ideas. And it is from Canada, so that's wonderful for our
That's
country
right.
and your
Yes.
manufacturing. And I imagine you're selling globally, so that's great.
That's right. We are able to ship globally, so we can ship all over the world. So
Absolutely.
that's what will make it really unique. If we can do the manufacturing here in Canada, oh my gosh, we're not just limited to Canadians buying the headphones.
Right.
We can ship all over the world.
Yeah.
So being my with my background in the hearing industry, working for manufacturers, I know, for example, when I worked, we were building hearing aids, 2,000 a week hearing aids. I believe it was, yeah, no, it was 1,500 hearing aids a week. And
Okay.
that, the jobs that we had, the people that were working in there was almost 200. And that's just making 1,500 hearing aids a week. So if we can do more than that, we can increase the job opportunities immensely for Canadians.
That's wonderful. Now you're in Canada. I'm aware of that. And you have a family here and you have your business going. Do you travel a lot with your company or you just basically stay here? And the reason I'm asking is because as you're doing partners, do you go and meet with them or do you do it here? How do you do that?
I guess the really great thing about COVID, what that really developed was Zoom. Zoom has been amazing. So I'm able to keep, I don't have to travel as much,
Okay.
leaving the country and going to Germany. And oh, by the way, yes, my software partner is German. So it's German technology that's in our head.
That's
So
great.
that'll never change. That is our software partner.
Our
And
friends in
then
Germany, great.
yeah.
And in China, all over the
Yes,
world.
that's right. Yes.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
so
absolutely.
yes, I don't have to travel too much right now, but I think with the launch of the product, now getting out there to talk to different, we're looking for corporate partnerships also
Okay.
because of the gifting aspect of the headphones.
Okay.
So we want to be able to align with, for example, a real estate company, a mortgage broker. These are people that use gifts on a regular basis to give
Right.
out to their clientele. So that would be ideal customers would be. So we're trying to arrange some really nice corporation partners, banks. But as with RBC, for example, they give out gifts if you open up a new account
Yeah.
to their clients. Why not give out our headphones
I love
instead?
it. I
You
love
know, it's
that.
a Canadian brand. You're a Canadian bank. Use our headphones instead of using the other companies that you're
And I
using.
and Peter, I want to add too, although and it is nice to say you're a Canadian company that you're doing business all over the world. You're doing as Royal Bank is global as well. So these banks that are all over the world, doesn't matter where they are, they could be partnering with you. And what a great cause. And you did indicate you would have other causes that you'd like to work with.
Correct.
I encourage that as well. I think that would be a fantastic way for everyone to win and things close to our hearts because we all know
Correct.
someone affected in those areas. And the breast cancer, of course, to everyone who's ever had breast cancer, it's just we need to find a cure for this. So, Peter, all those things combined is the reason you're a success and you're forward thinking. And I am thrilled that to be part of this journey. I have another question for you.
Sure.
Will you come back and see us again, Peter? Because I would love to be part of your next launch.
Oh, of course. 100%. Not a problem.
Thank you because you are
Yeah.
terrific and I know There's no doubt in my mind this is a great product. You're going to go very far and you're helping causes that are just fantastic. So Peter, thank you so much. To everyone, this is Peter. He's with Ovia. Please put up that just so they know the company logo again.
Sure. So here's the packaging.
Perfect.
So it's the Ovia SD logo, sound that cares. Our website is oviastrong.com.
Perfect.
Okay,
Now we have that. And don't forget the 20% discount. Make sure you put that
correct.
in when you're ordering. We're going to have that on here as well. So all of very important, and make sure that you definitely. Now, Peter, I do want to ask you, you have the site. What would be the best place to reach you? Is that on your website or is there anywhere
Yep.
else?
Nope, on the website would be ideal. We do have a mobile app,
Okay,
oviastrong.com. You can do it on your phone and yeah, you can just go directly on there, right into our shop. You can read all about our technology, about their cause and things like that. So we all have all the information on the website itself, and then you can go directly and do a pre-order. So pre-order is now available. We're just opened it right now. So
perfect.
so that's now available.
Perfect. So we have that
We have,
part.
so it is limited. So if you want to be one of the first to have the Ovia SD, you only have a first batch coming in for April. So it is be like first come, first serve
Yeah, I
aspect
love
of it.
it.
So be the
No,
first to have the pink headphones and to help us get the word out about breast cancer research, get these pink headphones out there.
that
Yeah,
absolutely, Peter. Thank you so much. Everyone, make sure you go to the site. And for corporations, they can certainly reach out to you on the site as well, right?
correct. Yes.
Okay, so we want to make sure of that. Thank you, Peter. I really, truly am grateful that you came on today. And we're going to make sure all your information's here. Do look for Peter at Ovia, and he's got great technology, and we're going to have him back here. To everyone else, this is Teresa Aker from Success Diaries with Teresa Aker. Please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. I hope you're having a great day, and I look forward to talking to you all very soon. Bye-bye now.